Welcome back, fellow Vooperians, to Cities Skylines, our crater map, where our own sewage is slowly leading to our downfall. Right now we're dealing with it by throwing it into this pit, sucking it up with vacuum trucks, sending it over, and dumping it through a clean water outlet, which technically is at least cleaning it a tiny bit. I mean, it's better than doing absolutely nothing. However, it is not a long-term solution in any way, shape, or form. As it stands, this is going to overflow very soon, and it's going to be very costly to expand it, so that's not the direction we want to go in. We're going to actually try to solve the problem at its roots. Also, speaking of roots, Potato says hi. So, we can expand our residential a little bit, and eventually, if I can actually find the right tool, bam, more people exist. Look at that. Yeah, things are pretty smooth right now, although, they won't be for long. I mean, the thing about the city growing is as the city grows, more sewage is made. As more sewage is made, we have less of a way to deal. Oh, yikes, as I was saying. So this is interesting, but what we can do is we can make it a feedback loop. So we can make the water from over here actually go back this way again, and then get filtered a second time. Is it a perfect solution? No. Is it a solution at all? I'm not sure. It may actually work as a solution. If we can just keep running it through filters, maybe it'll just keep evaporating away. Some people were asking why I didn't use a clean outflow pipe. That's because it's not clean water, so it actually won't send anything through. People were asking me why I'm not using the super clean water filter. I haven't unlocked it yet. Stop it. Stop assuming that I'm just terrible at this game. I know I am, but there's also legitimate reasons I'm not doing these things. Oh, wow. Okay, so now this is going at a constant flow. So hopefully, the flood trucks can deal with water coming from two different directions. So, as it stands, they are keeping up. We may have to add a second flooding facility. That would be an issue, but, you know, we have the money. We're making a lot of money. We have $500,000 in the bank. If we were to make another flooding facility, we should make it come from the other side here, because then they will deal with the earlier water. Ta-da! More water dealing. Okay, and finally, the water is all being taken care of. Nice, so it does look like adding that extra little pumping station did us a lot of good. The question is, how long can we keep it up? Okay, build this up, across. I'm gonna make it look fancy. You know what? I feel like making this fancy. We're gonna build it up like this, go across to here, go back down to here, and then we're gonna pull something through the middle. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. Fantastic. That is absolutely beautiful. Great design. Even though it wastes space and money. I mean, at least they can be like, wow, look, they didn't just do, like, road sideways. They put a bridge, too. So that while I'm driving, my car can inevitably hit the bridge. Wow, the mayor thought of everything. Let's go ahead and add some commercial zoning to this area, which, why is it facing that? Why is it facing that direction now? Make up your mind, game. There we go. Now we have a whole lot of commercial area. Exciting. And you know what we can do? We can have this bridge going over this road, because Anarchy mod is beautiful, and we can actually put roads over other roads with it. And then we can go like this. Great, now it's slightly functional. Nice. Okay, they need water. How dare you use water? You realize that using water brings us slowly closer to our death by sewage. Oh, speaking of death by sewage, this is actually almost flowing in faster than the flood trucks can deal with it. I mean, they're trying. But now we've got a constant flow of somewhat treated water. I wonder how dirty. Yeah, the water is really dirty. Even filtering it a tiny bit is just not enough. It's gonna take a miracle to get this water completely clean. But right now, it's in an infinite loop of evaporation, cleaning, and being sucked back up again. So, as long as we keep the loop going and keep treating it like this, we should be safe. For now. This pump is going to turn it into clean water, so that's not okay. That isn't going to function. Well, it won't turn it into clean water. It'll store it as non-sewage, but still dirty. It's weird how the water works in this game, but this is functioning pretty well as it stands. I don't see any problems with it right now. And we have a little bit more residential demand. So, believe it or not, I know this is going to be crazy. We're just going to follow the grid pattern. Because guess what? The grid pattern is working very well. Saves a lot of money on research and design. Darn artists. Who needs them when you can just make squares? Let's go across. And guess what? We're going to go across again. And again, and again. But now we can fit a whole lot more people. I think that'll actually fit enough people that's the last time we're going to have to expand. After that, it's just going to be urbanizing. Bam. Very nice. Gotta get them all water because they want to contribute to our death. Great. Very good. Nice. 10 out of 10. Education is falling behind. Let's just fix that up. Wow, everyone's so happy they can shove their kid in a school. And look, a high school. Wow, nice. Don't worry, there's no jobs for you since everything's a factory job and there's no actual jobs that require high education. But you guys don't care, you're gonna eat it up. You're just gonna be like, whoa, high school. Holy upgrades. That's a lot of upgrades. Everyone in the city is like, let's pack more people into our buildings. It's actually causing a massive population drop, which is counteracting the whole point. Well, I guess it's fine. Making the citizens happy is occasionally a good thing, you know. How about we give them a hospital as well? We're just gonna focus on making everyone happy. Bam! Look at all the happy faces. Wow, the average health just shot up by like 20% or something. I wasn't actually looking, but it's gotta be quite a bit. It's like 60% now. Look at that. And if we give them a gym to go to as well. Oh man, look at the happiness. So much happiness. 70% average health. I know. Best mayor ever. Absolute best. Everyone's upgrading. Everyone is upgrading. I'm actually murdering our population because everyone's moving out and moving back in. There we go. How about a public pool? Be happy. How about you also have... what else can I give them? Is that it? Oh. Another gym? Nah, they don't need another one. There's a hospital right there. Great, so now average health is up to 80%, which is very good. Very good indeed. We have less people dying. Fantastic. That's always a good thing. Except for when it means that more people are going to be making sewage, because these guys are having issues. They are not keeping up as well as they should be. We've got to add a little bit of a maintenance ramp to here. They can't actually get anything. We'll make it fancily go over the water wall. Wow. So fancy. The only reason I make fancy looking things is just so that the thumbnails look slightly less boring. Like, look at this. This is a good thumbnail right here. That's a 10 out of 10 thumbnail. Okay, so they're gonna get the trash service over there. Who's gonna help? Oh, we don't have enough electricity. Well, our sewage-powered electricity is doing pretty well, so we can just add more of that. not really sewage powered. It's just you need water to be able to put these down, and guess what? Sewage is water. Good enough. Okay, what else do we have to improve? How is police? Oh, that's not police, but fire hazard, pretty bad. But guess what? Yeah, woo, good fire coverage. Everyone is so happy right now. They're just like, who is the new mayor? Why is someone actually taking care of us all of a sudden? Hazard is down to 30%. Oh my, jeez, the industrial area. Okay, there we go. Down to 25%. You know, it's gonna slowly trickle down from there. It's gonna get lower. I would say that that's some good work. We just made the city much safer for everyone in a few ways. Can we afford? No, but I'm gonna do it. There we go. A little bit more safety for the people in the logging area. It's okay if we're just spending literally all of our reserve money. I mean, it's making the people happy. Woo! Okay, so this sewage is now at the point where it's being cycled very efficiently, but I don't think we can cycle it much more. It is reaching the point where the trucks are not keeping up. It's an issue. I mean, it's still evaporating a little bit, so that's good. That means we haven't lost any efficiency yet, but if the water gets too high, it will lose that efficiency and things are going to spiral out of control. So let's just hope that doesn't happen. We're just going to pretend it's not a possibility for now, because I actually need a little bit of money to be able to fix the problem. Whoa! Look at the city doing so well. Oh, we have trash issues. How about I fix those? Oh, I don't have the money to. How about we just watch the sewage slowly get worse? How exciting. That's very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, come on. Come on. Can we get a recycling center? Yes. Yes, we can. We're gonna plop it down right next to the other one. There we go. Nice. We don't offer trash service. We only... Trash service? Trash service? We only offer recycling, so just toss it all in the recycling bin. We'll find a way to recycle it. So many people are using the pedestrian crosswalks. It's actually pretty great. I mean, do they serve any purpose other than using money? No. But, you know, I'm sure the taxpayers don't mind. It's actually something that improves our quality of life. Okay, this is getting kind of bad. This is now deep enough that it's not going to evaporate anymore. Yeah, slight issue, but we can fix it, you know, just by expanding. We don't have the money to expand. Let's see if we can get a small loan. We could if we wanted to, or we could drop a budget somewhere. Or we could raise budgets somewhere. But that would be the opposite of what we're trying to do. Here's the plan. What we're gonna do is we're going to very carefully spend all of our money. The cheapest part to expand at is over here because it's lower down. Lower altitude. Nice! A very slight expansion, but you know what? Any expansion to the flood system is probably better than none. Probably. It would appear that the water is getting even faster just because there's more people in the city now. But hey, guess what? We have a solution. You know what it's called? Hitting 8,000 population and getting an absurd amount of money for an arbitrary milestone. If only life were like that. If you did something, money just poured into your bank account, even though it was just like jump 100 times. Whoa, $1,000. Fantastic. That'd be nice. Okay, so when it comes to it, this is not doing too terribly. I mean, it is a really disgusting system that needs to be improved in a lot of ways. I mean, disgusting more because it's just not a good system than the fact that it doesn't function very well. I think that the flood trucks are actually... Oh, I guess the storage amount is actually at pretty much 0, so that's not an issue. So everything is keeping up. That's fine. That's pretty good. The population is rising, though. The Crater City, this is the tightest packed city I've, like, ever made. There are so many people packed into this city. It's so awesome. It's so efficient. But the issue is that there's going to be a lot of people in this city. And a lot of people means a lot of sewage. And that means trouble. We have to 8,000. Oh, we got a bit more money. We can expand this a little bit more if we wanted to. That would be expensive to expand back. Sideways, like I said, is the cheapest. Expanding out here would be cheap, but that's kind of the first holding chamber. Do we want to get rid of the holding chamber? Probably not. Being able to control the amount of inflow is probably extremely important, so I'm not going to mess with that. The flood trucks are trying their hardest, okay? They're trying to make it work. There's just a lot of water. This is now just a steady flow. The return water. That's an issue because it means that it is slowly getting worse. Sad, but expected. We need to give the flood trucks more options for where to enter. Right now, they're just not able to do much because they can only attack from one angle. They need more. Okay, that wasn't good. Let's delete that. That was not good. However, over here we can do the same thing like that. That's not good either. You see how it's doing that? It's making a hill. That's not what we want. We want it to be flat. Ah! Why? Why did he make it into a hill? That's close. No! Darn game. Okay, fine. I guess we're just go. Okay, Cities Skylines. Come on. Good enough. Good enough. That's slightly a hill, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain. I am gonna complain, actually. I do not like that, but you know, what can I do? Not much. Not much at all. As it stands, the sewage is being dealt with, even though the system itself is slowly flooding itself. We're ignoring that, though. We're almost at that great 8,000 population mark where things get really interesting, because high density means bigger buildings, better taxes, and guess what else? More death. Fantastic. Okay, guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this time. We basically doubled the population, maybe. We raised the population quite a bit. Maybe not doubled, but once it hits 8,000, we'll end things here. In the next episode, things are going to get ramped up pretty hard. Things are going to get very interesting very quickly. I wonder if I can make a little evaporation chamber over here. Just a nice vaping chamber. Okay, I won't call it that. Okay, where am I gonna dump this soil? Oh, over into this soil dump I made. It's almost as if I thought of everything. Everything except for the actual way that this city was going to survive, but that's not important. Okay. Look how flat that land is. That is some prime real estate. I'm gonna be honest, if I wanted a yard, like, that is so nice. I mean, look at that. Your kids are just playing over here. They're like, whoa, let's play tag. They're running. Like, whoa. And they fall off a cliff. It's a very efficient way to own a house, you know? Health insurance companies hate him. Okay, guys, I think we're about to hit that 8,000, and that's going to be any second. Never mind, it dropped a tiny bit. Just trying to prolong the video now, isn't it? Why does it say plus 42? Yeah, it's not actually going up. There we go. Okay, nice. Any second now. Anything else? Oh, we'll actually open it up to this evaporation chamber. That was slightly the point of it. There we go. And now we can get slight amounts of water to just evaporate over here. Does it do much? No. Does it do anything? Not really. Does it make me feel like I'm doing something? Yeah. And that's what really matters. There we go. Very nice. And then we'll just make a little inlet here. Great! We're a big town now! We can buy more land and do fancy things! I will see you all next time when we do those fancy things and buy that more land. Fantastic. Look at that. We've built up so much! The flood systems, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of the flood systems. They're looking good. Bye! Finger guns for enthusiastic. Ah, oh, darn it. Demonetized. Ah, should have read YouTube's new firearms policy. Yikes.